What's up, YouTube family? We are back again with another one. So I have a video here that I would like to react to. So without wasting more time, let's see what this video is about. Let's go.
Okay guys, I know y'all will humble a girl real quick, so I need to know if I'm being shallow because I don't think I am. I'm gonna make it quick. I am getting the ick with this guy that I've been talking to, and it's because like he hasn't offered to do anything for me. And hear me out, this man has been talking nonstop about how he wants to marry me, how much he wants to be with me, he wants to be my man, like he sees a future with me. Like if I allowed him to, he probably would ask me to be his girlfriend in an hour, but I don't move fast, he knows that, whatever. We have been talking for a little bit now, and this man hasn't offered to send me for my Starbucks, my nails, nothing. The only reason this stuff is starting to annoy me is because, number one, I fully take care of myself. I don't need a man to do anything, but I'm a gift giver. Like, that's one of my love languages. So if I'm out and I've already gotten him a sweater, like this little thing like that. I haven't given it to him yet because I haven't seen him. But yeah, I was just out and I was like, oh, that sweater will be nice. Like, I think it'll look nice on him, and I got it. So I'm the type of person like that. I'll go, if I see something that, and I'm fucking with you and I think it's going to be nice for you, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm not going to drop bands, and I ain't rich like that. But, you know, I like to spend on my person. So, like, obviously I like that treatment back. I don't want to be with someone who does not even offer to do anything for me, because why am I with a man who's a provider but not offering to do anything? Like, it's not obligated. I don't think it's obligated. But if you notice that I'm, like, this is the stuff I do, I don't understand why you haven't even offered. Mind you, he cuts his own hair, but had he not been cutting his own hair, I would have been sent him money for a haircut. That's just how I am. So am I wrong? Like, am I being petty? He's a great guy and everything, but, like, already it's like I have my own place. He doesn't, like, I already don't feel that right now we're on the same capacity, but that I'm looking past because I have a kid, so I was kind of forced to like get my shit together. He doesn't. So it's like you gotta pass. You can figure your shit out. I had to figure my shit out ASAP. So like that I don't really care about. So but it's the little things. Like, how am I supposed to know that you are gonna be a provider? You want me to make you my man and everything. For what? I haven't even gotten flowers or a coffee yet. Am I wrong?
I like her cute concern. Women, by the way, you are the only people that have me using 100% of my brain cells to keep up with your stories. So many details going in every direction. I can't focus. Anyways, you know, I like her concern. I really do. Her cute concern, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing with a lady who is in love with what we would call her type. Unfortunately, her type is not typing. Her type is not coming up right, and it causes frustration and doubt and probably, you know, confusion. You did mention that we would humble somebody really quickly. I am not here to humble you. I'm just going to say some stuff, and hopefully if one day you see this video, it can bring value, because I would like to say that you are dealing with a dude that is clearly not doing better financially than you, and you gave him a chance. Okay, all right. I think that confirms something, right? That's your type, right? Isn't it? I know that's your type. That's your type. That's your type. I know. That's your type. Anyway. So you mentioned that you bought a sweater for him, but you have not given it to him yet. So basically, he does not know of the existence of the sweater. Technically, that's a surprise, right? So what is to say that he's not preparing a surprise for you? Maybe you're just not aware of it, right? But that's giving him the benefit of the doubt. And then after that, you mentioned that he cut his own hair. That's why, you know, you can basically pay for a haircut, you know, things of that nature, because one of your love languages is to give gifts, you know, and to receive gifts, because obviously it has to be reciprocated. And I understand that. It sounds cool until you start looking at it like the way I am looking at it. Because you're dealing with a human. This is not a robot, right? So let's say this man is 30 years old. 30 years, this man eats food and drinks water. Nowhere in the story it's mentioned that you buy food for him or water for him. I mean, I'm just saying. Because obviously those are too obvious, right? Those are too obvious. So we'd rather focus on complex things like, a gift that he's not aware of and things like that. But I get it. I understand. But you know what the craziest observation that I've made in this story is? One of your love languages is giving gifts. And the way you're talking, I think one of your love languages also is acts of service. You like to come through, be helpful to somebody, make someone day go easy and stuff like that, right? But I have a question for you. Do you know why this man is with you? Do you know one of the reasons why this man is with you? One of the reasons is he wants pussy. Straight up, I'm not gonna lie. And then you have the most precious gift. You're holding on to the most precious gift that you can give to this man, and then you still haven't given it to him. That is perhaps one of the greediest love languages I've ever witnessed. But I understand. You did mention that you're taking things slowly, right? Look. Now she's getting the ick, y'all. And I understand. But nowadays the problem is I don't even know what gives women the ick nowadays. Literally, if a man knows the alphabet, it gives him the ick. You could be a man and court them right, do everything right, and one day they're just gonna get the ick. And you're like, oh, what happened? And the story usually goes, they come online or they talk to their friends and it's like, you know what, I met this guy on Bumble or in the supermarket. He was 6 feet tall, light skinned. He had a great job. He takes care of me, sends me money. Everything was great until the third date when I went to his house and I got in the bathroom and I'm like, uh-oh. That's the part that I am usually expecting. Things like she saw a gorilla, a crocodile, or another woman. Something with somebody that shouldn't be there. But no. They proceed to be like, can you believe that there was a bottle of soap that was see-through? Ew, it gave me the ick. How can you be a grown-ass man with a bottle of soap that is see-through? Ew, it gives me the ick. But all joke aside, like I said, I like your cute concern, right? But I would like to really put all jokes aside. So far, I really want to know if you've been paying attention to what I'm saying, because I'm talking about something. It is not as direct as it should be, but I'm talking about something. I'm going somewhere here. Hopefully you are listening and you are understanding. But I'll say this though. You're taking your time. Why are you rushing that man? That's besides the point. Even if you are strong and independent, if you are looking for a provider, that strong and independent does not really matter. What is strong and independent to a provider? You have to be humble and dependent on somebody to take care of you, right? You have to be humble and dependent on somebody to provide for you, right? You have to be humble and dependent on somebody to love you and care for you. So even if you know internally within you that you are strong and independent, you should not externalize it or verbalize it, even to yourself, because just because you do not overtly express it does not mean that it doesn't show up. It does, So yeah, that's one of my advices. Strong and independent, but if you're looking for a provider, it really doesn't matter, right? And I'm gonna add this: if your gut is really telling you that you should leave this man, I think you should go ahead and do it. I understand it's your type. That is probably why you are frustrated. But if your gut is telling you to leave this man, I think you should leave that man now. Up until this point, if you do not know what I've been trying to say so far, because I understand buying food for him because he's a human being, right? Giving him pussy because this and that and third, you might be like, ew, it gives me the ick. But what I'm trying to say, it seems like you are describing the type of relationship where you are clearly the provider. This man is not doing good financially, you know what I mean? So if you find yourself in a position like that, unfortunately, some men are blessed with your type of figure, but they don't have the type of money that you need yet, or they just won't have it ever, right? Now it's your choice. If it's a bad deal for you, you have to get out. That's what I was trying to say so far. I hope the message is clear at this point. All right, peace out.